Bass. It is a very important instrument in the mix. Right sound of bass makes people dancing like crazy on the dance floor and idolize author of the track. Remember, the sound of the bass characterizes style of the track. How can we do fat pumping bass? Please don't listen to people who scream that fat bass possibly to produce on expensive synthesizers. Stop. Everything is absolutely not like this. The main goal to choose a correct source of a signal and correctly to process it. As a sound source is approached almost every analog or virtual analog synthesizer. If you haven't hardware right now, you can use software synthesizer. I recommend Spectrosonics Trilogy, Ropapen Blue, Ropapen Predator, Novation V-Station, RGC Audio Zeta, Vember Audio Search, Arturia synthesizers, Logic Audio ES1, Native Instruments Reactor 5, Reafx Vanguard. Remember, there is no best synthesizer, all of them are good and have their own character. Secret of fat sound of bass hide in right using of parameters filter release, filter sustain and amplifier release, amplifier sustain. Often, sustain removed to zero and amazed that you can hear a bass in intensive mix. The matter is if sustain is absent, a bright tune you can get only if you control release. The biggest value of release have never practically used. Therefore, the bright tune we hear during several tens milliseconds, but it's not enough for a fat, bright, pumping bass. Also, it is necessary to pay attention to a sequence of a bass. Be not afraid to change duration of notes and to use automation. One more important aspect, its form of a signal. Square and saw waveforms are more enriched with harmonics. That's why they sound very bright. You should make all manipulations with sound in the mix instead of make bass in solo mode. For processing of bass we use equalizer and compressor. Also, it's possible to add several effects of modulation, but not to the detriment of mono compatibility. About the equalizer process I told before. Work of the compressor at bass's processing I should describe in detail. I read a lot of books and saw many videos, but I didn't understand how to make readable and pumping bass with help of compressor. Then I have paid attention on envelope processors. It was the answer on my question. From existing at present I have tested practically all similar processors. Digital Fish Phones, Creamware SPL, Samplitude plugin, Logic Audio plugin, Bass Trans X, but I was impressed by only one. Envelope Shaper, standard plugin from Cubase 4. I use it in send, mixing to the basic signal to taste. Music is creative process, don't forget to experiment. For example, envelope processor can apply either instrument in the mix. Try it by yourself.